Alright, hello all you beautiful people. How is everyone doing in this beautiful day? Me playing Chosen the Sky the Third. We started it last time. We also finished the prologue last time. So we're literally just gonna be diving straight into chapter 1. Like literally, the moment it gave me the option to save after finishing the prologue, I saved. So we're gonna be ready for some cutscenes the moment I load the game back up, but it should be pretty good. I was also looking up some info of the games, of the 3 games, and I was like, oh, I realized that not only did they release only on the PSP back in the day in Japan, but they also all released on like PC over there in Japan as well. So that was interesting. But some of them, like this game, released on the Vita as well, which really irks me because I love the Vita, so I'm super sad we couldn't play it on there. But it's fine. We're just gonna be going straight in now. Yeah, you see, prologue end. And yeah, we literally catch right back up to where we left off, literally level 90, 90 and 91. Even though Estelle and Joshua were like way higher level, but that's fine. And then the first chapter is Phantasma. Oh yeah, we found ourselves in some weird world. We found like what was some sort of like artifact, and it just started like glowing super brightly after we met up with someone, and next thing we know, we were in here. Literally, it's so confusing, but it's fine. Ignorant cults. We'll find out soon enough. The kin of Vajarna, the Cosmographica. Oh, here's the Azure. Ooh. Oh, here's the Azure fragments. Whoever manages this library must have some out of this world connections to. Really? Is that really a word there? Must have connection to have gathered this many rare books from all over the place. Yeah, it's definitely not a word. I know what he's trying to say there. Whoa, is this a copy of the oh my gosh, these names. Isthmian Tales? What's a bland book doing here? The guys over at the congregation for the sacraments would flip their lid if they saw this thing. And there aren't just old and rare books either. I found one that was just published this year. Oh yeah, so in case you weren't here last time, because it was a very short stream, I was very under time constraints yesterday. But yeah, we met up with Sister Reese, who is our buddy for the game. So in this game, Kevin is the main character, and Reese is your secondary main character. She joins you, and she's a childhood friend from Kevin. We don't really know too much about the story with her and with her relationship with Kevin much, but Kevin really has a soft spot for Reese, and Reese she acts like super like serious and like calm and has this mature like stature to herself, but deep down she's always like super. She has this cute side to her, and she has a bunch of these like emotions that she's just like holding back. And then she's always getting hungry, which is a quirk of hers, I guess. But yeah. And funny enough, she's the Claymore user, which means she's the heavy hitter of the game. That's the funniest thing ever. And there aren't just old and rare books either. I found one that was published this year. No way. But what's it called? It's called Liberalian Cuisine, published by the Liberal News Service. That can't be real. What's that doing here mixed in with all the other stuff? You sure aren't pulling my leg? Your guess is as good as mine. Photographs of food in it look delicious. However, I bet they do. There's this girl named Dorothy who works for the LNS, and she's one incredible photographer. Oh yeah, don't know how I forgot, but weren't you hungry? I was, but I finished eating while you were busy looking at the books here. I did save some for you, of course. Reese handed over a smidgen of her egg salad sandwich. Yeah, you see, she's all about food. How fast did you eat? Wait, we bought that poor store's entire bread supply and this is all that's left? They were perfectly baked, too. The flour used was clearly of high quality, but bread like that can't be made without excellent water either. I think I like liberal. Well, I can't deny the country's got some great grub to try all around. Let's get off the subject of food already. I know. There's something truly odd about this place. We should have a thorough look around. Yeah. Oh, come to think of it, it's completely stopped glowing now. Okay, at least we still have the artifact with us. It's not like he took it. Like, maybe he's the one who put us into this world, and then took it from us, you know? Might as well be inactive again. I doubt it was a coincidence that it started glowing just before we get sent here. This is no ordinary artifact, that's for sure. Give it to me, Kevin. I'll look after it. What? Why? Protecting you is my duty as your squire. As such, I can hardly stand by and let you keep something that poses such danger on your person. I should be the one to keep it. Wait a minute, Reese. Give it to me. Look. First, we still don't have any conclusive proof that this cube is the reason we ended up here. Second, despite me being the one who had it up till this point, you're here with me anyway. So unless you plan to take it off me and run as far from me as you... Okay, let me read that again. So unless you plan to take it off me and run as far away from me as possible, who's holding it won't make a damn bit of difference. But still... Sorry, but this time I'm actually ordering you. You wouldn't disobey an order from your superior, would you? Alright then. But if we find out for sure that it really is dangerous, promise me that you'll get rid of it. That's all I want you to agree to. Alright, promise. Anyways, you up for some exploring? I don't know what's up with this place, but it's time to try and find out. Fine by me. But yeah, since Kevin is the main character along with Reese in this game, in case you're wondering where's Estelle and Joshua, well, they're like abroad. They're exploring abroad. So they're not here in Liberal right now, from what it sounded like. Or maybe we'll see them soon, who knows? Huh? What's that? Maybe we'll find them in another game. In another Trails game. I feel like we're gonna be coming to this place quite a bit. But maybe that's just my feeling. Maybe that's just just a gut feeling of mine. Oh, this is foreboding. Doesn't look to be a relic of the ancient Zamora civilization, though. I agree. As far as I can tell, it's not any kind of device. Simply a stone monument. Oh, there's something written near the bottom. Huh. So there is. Let's see. The Hermit's Garden. That's the name of this place. Huh? What is this supposed to mean? I'm not sure. It could be a message or maybe even... Actually, let me look it over some more before I say anything. Nope, can't find any hidden switches or the like anywhere. You are right, it really is just a stone monument. Shall we try destroying it and seeing if anything happens then? It's crazy. I get the first hit. Wait, no. No way. Just because we've established it isn't some kind of device doesn't mean nothing bad will happen if you're smashing it to bits. Don't worry, I was just joking. You so weren't. Anyways, let's save extreme options like that until after we've explored all of our, more reasonable ones. I say we should go and look around somewhere else. Okay. Alright. So we came from this way. Let's go ahead and see what's over here. Oh, did you see that little camera angle? That's new. That's a new camera angle. Hey, that's very new. There's something on the floor here. What's this? I'm not sure. I'll take a closer look. We got our first accessory for the entire game right here. Lunar Seal. And 200 of every single Sepith. Huh? Who dumped all this Sepith on the ground? Well, whatever. Don't think anyone will complain if we take it. Huh? Don't tell me you're feeling disappointed it wasn't food. You're incredible. I didn't know you knew how to read people's minds with your thaumaturgy. Was that part of your Dominion training? Sure it wasn't. All I needed was to know you. Yeah, so let me put that on. It gives strength, lose some defense, and some CP recovery up. So that's definitely something for Reese. You would literally think, looking at Reese, she'd be the mage of the game. But no, it's actually Kevin. Look at Kevin's entire loadout. He has more arts attack than his strength. And then, literally, the opposite of Reese, where she has more strength than her arts attack. And she has a claymore, too. So, she should definitely get that. There's a place to sit here and maybe even take a... No, that's definitely not a... Oh, this is nice. Looks like some kind of rest area or something. But why? What's it doing here? Well, resting is important. I'd love to sit and enjoy a relaxing lunch here. Well, I'll give you that it might be kind of nice. Although, personally, my first thought was that I'd love to sit and fish here, if there were any fish to be fished. Really? I didn't know you still liked fishing. Sure. Can't say I've gotten any better at it, but a hobby's a hobby. I was surprised at how many fishing fanatics there are over in Liberal. There's a guild in Grancel that's really hardcore into it, and one girl I ran into would give most pros a run for their money. Oh. Something wrong? It's nothing. Regardless, it's a shame there are no fish in it. The water here is exceptionally clear. I think this should suffice as a water source for us at least. Yeah. Alright, let's go check somewhere else. This is definitely going to be like our base of operations soon. Just feel it. I just feel it. There's a good place to sit over there, with a good amount of chairs to sit on. A little beautiful tree here, if you call that beautiful, I mean. What's a huge tree doing here? There's no signs of any others in the surrounding area either. As big as it is, it doesn't seem to be a fruit tree, unfortunately. Figures we wouldn't get that lucky. Come to think of it though, you were always an expert on plants and medicinal herbs and stuff, right? You don't recognize what kind of tree this is? I wish I did, but no. At the very least, it isn't one that grows on the western side of the continent. Did you work something out? Maybe, maybe not. We should try looking somewhere else now. Oh, right. So, even if it doesn't bear fruit, maybe it has some sweet sap inside like maple trees. Maybe I cut into the trunk may I cut into the trunk and a bit to see? I thought she said maybe. No, you cannot. She's all about food. Jeez. I think the first couple times was, you know, it was a cute thing. It was a little cute little quirk, but I think it's getting, I think they're over, they're going a bit overboard with it. There's only one area left to check. It's up here. Oh, as far out as the eye can see. Just where are we? Beats me. Still, wherever we are, it's big. Judging by how our voices don't echo anyway. Yeah. Oh, we checked everything. Was there something I definitely missed something then. Let me go back this way and see. Okay, nothing around here. Because there was nothing to happen over here, but maybe now? No, okay. Yeah, there's nothing that's gonna happen over here. Okay, we just needed to come back here, I guess. Well, we've investigated the whole area now, but we didn't find anything that would give us any idea as to where we are. Maybe not specifically. I think I may have an idea of what kind of place this is, though. Really? It is a place within Libero and not at the same time. Like a separate dimension of sorts. Can you elaborate? Well, you see, during all the trouble with the Oriole, Kevin explained about the altered spaces hidden within the tetracyclic towers intended to seal the Oriole away. Wow. So you think the place we were in may be similar? I can't say for sure, but it's definitely a possibility. There are a few cracks in my theory, unfortunately. Oh, I think I understand what you mean. The Liberalian cuisine book we found earlier is the one, right? Exactly. If we assume this is some kind of enclosed space sealed away with the Oriole all those years ago, how did a book that was only published this year get in here? All the other unusual books are from after the Great Collapse, too, which means someone else has been going in and out of here within the past year? Could it be that the man in black we met at the port? Maybe, maybe not. I wouldn't peg him as the kind of guy who would want to read about Liberalian cuisine, though. That's very true. Either way, I think we can say for sure now that this situation we're in was planned out by someone, possibly before that cube even came in our possession. You really think so? But if that really is the case, what should we do now? There's the million mirror question. We don't have much to work with here. Just a big open area with no way out. Oh, this again? Ah! Ugh! That sounded like something broke. Yeah, but what? Crap! Kevin took his battle orb mint out of his pocket. He then noticed all the quartz in it were shattered. We were starting from fresh again, it seems. Seeing this, Reese took out her own battle orb mint. Mine is the same way. Ugh, even my spare quartz are ruined. Just what is going on here? What? Okay, the three corners are glowing. And the northern area. That's how we get out of here. What just happened? I don't know. I'd wager it was this cube's doing. Guess we can add altering this area to its list of quirks along with wrecking our quartz. Are you sure it's a good idea to keep it on you? Honestly, I get the feeling we'd be shit out of luck without it. At least now we've got some new stuff to investigate that could lead us in the right direction. We should go and check all the places that have changed. Alright. We managed to salvage 50 of every set bit from the broken quartz, though. What's this? It seems like some kind of barrier, but beyond that, that circle on the other side feels like it's going to be important to us sooner or later, though. Okay. Looks like we're going back to the corners. Maybe. I could understand if it were an artifact or an ornament, but how did a lump of stone start glowing like this? It's like magic. Now, there's an apt enough description if I've ever heard of one. Only thing I can add to it is that the laws of the world as we know them don't seem to apply to it. Raise. Huh? That was a voice, wasn't it? Raise the cube before the monument. Who's there? Who are you? Please. What are we gonna do? Ugh. The hell with it. Not like we got any other better options. Visitors from afar. This again. This voice is different though. Welcome. In accordance with my master's wishes, I shall grant you power. Huh? Name your currency so that we may transaction within the system that you know. Well, wait a second. What do you mean by currency? Maybe it's gonna sell us things in exchange for Mira. Oh, I getcha. Understood. And I shall grant you power in exchange for that currency. Let's see what's in the shop for now. I have no Mira though. Can I sell anything? How much did this stuff cost? 100 apiece. I'll sell one tier bomb. Oh wait, I had to sell. I I gotta sell literally 4 of them in order to buy the item. The weapons, I mean. What I could do is I could sell 1 EP charge, sell 1 tier bomb, 2 tier bombs. That's enough to get them. It's a pretty big increase, so yeah, very big increase. Same thing with the armor. Gosh, jeez. But those are too expensive. Huh. I don't think we needed to rest, but I'll take it anyways. Synthesize. We should be able to make some slots. That's like priority number 1. Specifically Kevin first. Upgraded that slot, upgrade this slot, that one. And I don't have enough to make upgrade the slots for the other ones, but let's see here. We can synthesize specific ones only. Okay. This makes it a little bit more putting them into categories like this makes it a bit more longer to get to each, but it's fine. You got the basics all here. Definitely gotta get an attack for Reese. Definitely gotta get a mind for Kevin. And give him HP so we can get some extra heals. And we'll just stop there for now. Release my brethren, and we shall grant you good fortune. What do you think what that was about? How would I know? Bizarre as it is to say, we should be able to buy things from Mira and use Sepif to synthesize quartz here. Pretty useful if nothing else. We do still have the Sepif that was left over when our quartz were shattered. Perhaps we should use those to synthesize some new ones? Sounds like a plan to me. We can stand on our own 2 feet just fine, but we're gonna need recovery arts if we ever find ourselves in a jam. That's exactly why I took those, Kevin. We're on a similar wavelength here. HP there, and some mind here. Whoops. And then freeze. Take this attack. And also, let's start with the weaponry. We get a whole 100 points of damage for Kevin, and we get a whole 100 points of damage for Reese. So there you go. Her attack, with that, her attack is super high. Kevin's, because I don't have the mind ornaments anymore, and because I bought that weapon just now, now his strength is higher than his arts, but his arts is still pretty dang powerful. It might still be better to use them. Maybe, I don't know, I don't think so. But still, he'll benefit quite heavily off them. I don't think we can leave yet, so let's go to the corners and see the glowing areas. The bottom of the water's glowing. It's beautiful. Welcome visitors from afar. Again? That sounded like it came from the spring. Visitors from afar, quench your thirst. In accordance with my master's wishes, I shall grant you vitality. Drink. CP was restored to maximum. Woo! When my radiance is restored, I shall grant you vitality once more. When you have fought several battles, return to me. I've never had water that actually energized me like that before. How is this even possible? I don't know, but I feel full of life as well. Looks like the water here only has that effect when it's shining, though. Yeah. Well, with all the energy we've got now, I don't think there's much we can get from here. We should get checked back later if we're ever feeling tired. Right. Pretty cool. I do have some EP that I can give Kevin there, so let me quickly do a little rest stop. And now let's go to the tree, because the tree was glowing as well. Holy Stragas, now this is something. It really is. It's as if petals of pure light are floating through the air around us. I welcome you, dear guests. Was that? Did the tree just talk to us? In accordance with my master's wishes, I shall grant you the blessings of the earth. However, my power is not without its limits. I require compensation in exchange for its use. Okay, this is for... Okay, I gotcha, okay. Probably never gonna really be using these, like ever. I never buy these. I only bought them for when a side quest needed them, and I didn't have one. When my master's powers return, the variety of blessings I offer shall increase. May the blessings of the earth be upon you. But yeah, speaking of side quests, I hope this game doesn't have side quests. Haha, man. If someone told me a tree just chatted them up and offered to sell them ingredients, I'd tell them they've had one too many drinks. Reese, something up? That great tree took root near to a 7-colored spring, and there it granted blessings and joy. An excerpt from the book of Genesis, verse 7, the primal ground. O hallowed Adios, thank you for the divine protection and mercy you have bestowed upon us. Well, aren't you just tickled pink? I'm not sure this tree has anything to do with the goddess, though. I disagree. Even the testaments of the goddess say that all roads lead to food. Food is the fundamental basis of everything. That's not in any testament I've ever laid my eyes on. That said, let me give you this. Reese handed a recipe book to Kevin. Oh, that's how we got that. Huh? Why are you giving this to me? Because you're remarkably impious for a knight of the church. You should work on becoming a more devout through cooking in her name. That doesn't even make sense. Besides, can't you just do the cooking yourself? But you've always been better at it than... Bitter? I thought you said bitter. But it's better. I'm sure it's the wish of the ingredients to be used by the best chef possible. But still. I feel like Reese would be the better cook, but... That's actually surprising. Please? I'm too soft for my own good sometimes. Well, fine. But you have to help me, deal? Also, the second I catch you smacking on something while we're making it, I'm done. I know. But yeah, like I was saying, I hope there's no side quests. I love it when JRPGs don't have any side quests. I know they're optional, but it's just like... when you present them to me, it's hard for me not to do them. You don't think that you could... Whew, hold on. Whew, had to yawn there. At the same time I was talking. You don't think that could be the exit, do you? If anything, I'd say it's more like an entrance. A monument that sells us items, a tree that sells us ingredients, a spring that restores our vitality. It's like everything in here is designed to help us prepare for something dangerous. Or am I reading into it? No, I don't think you are. So what should we do? Should we try stepping on it? I don't have any better ideas at this point. Although it might be better if you stayed behind. Never mind, ma'am. We'll go together. It's not like there's any guarantee you'd be safe here, actually. Of course we will. But first, I should give you this. Reese handed Kevin his Gralsritter notebook. Huh? What are you doing with this? I was asked to give it to you by Commander Selnet. In her words, Kevin's reports lately have been far too vague for my liking. I'll bet he's not even taking notes while he's out on the job. Give him this so he's got no more excuses to slack off. Bah! So she figured it out, huh? Hold on. How are you close enough for her to ask you this kind of favor? She was the one who taught me to use my Templar sword. I respect her deeply. No joke? I had no idea. I bet you kept that from me on purpose. Can't say I'm surprised. If I'd known, I sure as hell wouldn't have let Reese... Kevin? Sorry, just spacing out. Our next destination's that circle. But if you have anything else you want to do first, speak up now. There's no telling what's waiting for us after we step on it. Understood. Understood indeed. Let me do a quick save of the game. And let's go right in. I'm expecting some crazy fight. Check this out. Looks like that really was an entrance of sorts. Okay, it's a dungeon. The Jade Corridor. Looks like there's teleports. Oh no, we're starting the game. We're starting chapter 1 with a teleporting dungeon? Oh no. We still seem to be in the same bizarre enclosed space as before. Well, we've got a long road ahead of us, don't we? We sure do. Kevin! Oh, these are new looking enemies. Monsters! How did they just appear out of nowhere? These are new enemies. They're bone warriors and bone archers. Okay. They're weak to, Mirage? Yeah, Mirage. They have barely any HP. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh yeah, I forgot I don't have my Sepifs yet. Oh yeah, and she doesn't have her S-Craft yet. Okay. This should be interesting. Oh wait, I should not use magic because literally... they resist everything but Mirage. We definitely gotta get better. We gotta level up for sure. Goodness. Look at this new battle theme, though. When we killed it, was that its heart going up into the air? What is this, Kingdom Hearts? Oh, whoops. I gotta heal. Let me take this one out in the meantime. Gotta catch up. Get it. There you go. Good XP. Goodness. What the heck? New battle theme. New enemies. Lights going up into the air like if this is Kingdom Hearts. This feels like a very different game. How can this be? I know exactly what you mean. There are a whole lot of monster types in our world, but that is my first time seeing any like that. This is like being in a totally different realm. And the monsters weren't even the strangest part. Tell me about it. The elements against them weren't your usual affair either. Exactly. 3 elements of space, mirage, and time were in effect during that battle too. Not just the traditional 4 elements. Very observant, rookie. Didn't think you'd notice to that extent. This points to yet another clue that we're a long ways from home. I mean, you'll find a boatload of monsters that are weak to fire in Zamoria, but you're not gonna find any that are weak to Mirage. Yeah, that's true. It was only the 4 elements that they were weak to, so I do like that they're showing all of them now. But now that means you can't just cheese everything with one spell. You know how it is. Indeed I do. Spiritually, the world in which we live in is a relatively low plane of existence. To quote the Testaments, our world and the world of the goddess will forever be separate. She simply drops pebbles from above, known as miracles. Quoting word for word? Though hey, I guess those are the basic principles. We just keep running into surprises. Space, time, and Mirage all here? It should be impossible. What about those monsters themselves? Honestly, they were less monsters and more fiends. Creatures that shouldn't even be allowed to exist in our world, and yet they somehow do without any problems here. And I doubt that those are the only ones. Are we gonna be alright in here? Hopefully. They were tough, but not so tough that we couldn't handle them if we're together. It's not like there's anything else for us to do back in that base area. So let's keep walking and see what we find, I say. Might be worth going back briefly to check out our orbment setups, though. Seeing as we've got more elements to account for now. True. Oh, Kevin, let me give you this. Reese handed Kevin the monster guide. What's this for? It's called a monster guide. It was designed to record data on monsters, their habits, their weaknesses, and the like. I think it would be wise for us to take note of anything and everything we came across here. Although I suppose Fiend Guide would be more appropriate here. You're telling me. You sure? You sure I can't just store all this info up in my old noggin though? I'm already putting enough stuff in the Gralsworth notebook as it is. My hands are gonna go numb at this rate. You complain way too much, Kevin. You're a knight. Do your job. Ugh. Yes, ma'am. No time like the present, I guess. Scribble, scribble. There. Happy? Yeah, we definitely gotta go and rest up. I could save the I could save up EP in some time just by coming back just a little bit and just restoring it right here. And then going back up. Jade Corridor. Don't reach. I tried to, How much are these? Oh, these are 2,000. It's way better to... down 500. Okay. What is that new icon? Does that say, is that like for items, specifically? That they're gonna be stronger? Bonus item. That's weird. But I want to test it. Like if I give this to Kevin, it'll do like a lot, right? More than 2,000? It did 2,000. I'm so confused. No, I almost did it again. Alright, Reese and Kevin both leveled up. Go up top over here. I cannot get a preemptive on this guy. Alright. I tried. Weak to water. Oh gosh, definitely just throw arts at it. Tear bomb. I'm here because they ran out of jokes. A chest down there. And one over here. And what is this shield one? Bonus guard. I guess our defense will be higher. What the heck was that? I couldn't hit them on the guard stuff. This system is so confusing. And they haven't talked about it at all. We get some really good XP, so I'm really happy about that. Let me heal her up. Found an ornament information. Did you know? It's true that Zin's name was once written as Zane, but another name another name change considered was Olivier's. The original suggestion was Oliver. This chest is glad that the request never went through. Interesting. Olivier's name was supposed to be Oliver, and Zin was supposed to be called Zane. Okay. Hey, let me put that ornament on. Mirage. So, here you go. She gains Ascension. It's just a seal, though. these guys. Or just this guy, I guess. Freeze leveled up. There's a teleport there. Let's go get the chest that I did see over here. There was a red skull on Kevin's next turn. That looks scary. 300 Mira. A chest, my kingdom for a chest. Alright, we're teleporting. It's this thing again. Hit this one, hit that one. Tear bomb for that. Here's something. Huh? What's this? It's really pretty. Looks like a kind of cube. Looks like a kind of cube. A cube of septium, but I don't think that's what it is. Yeah, maybe we should touch it and see what happens. You have found sealing stone. Does it seem harmful? Nope. Seems safe to us. Wish I knew what it was though. The light coming off of it's so warm. The kind of slow rhythmic glowing from it reminds me of a beating heart in a way. What's that? There's our cube again. Visitor from afar. You who possess the cube. That voice from earlier. Just who are you? Where are you talking to us from? Raise that sealing stone before the monument in the garden. Then the barrier and the imprisoned shall... Ugh, I can barely work out what it's trying to say. All I could get is that we need to take this thing to the monument. I will unlock another power cube. Make use of it. The cube's warp functionality is now available. You can warp. To use it, click the icon at the top right corner of the screen, then select the icon you wish to warp to. But what the? Beware the malevolent one. Gather strength, or you too will be forever. Don't even ask. I feel like I'm in some kind of weird dream that just gets freakier by the minute. I don't sense anything bad coming from the voice, at least. More like it's trying to guide us forward. True, it does. Don't think the cube has a will of its own and that thing's talking to us, do you? I doubt it. You kept talking about the cube as if it were a separate object. My hunch is that the source of the voice is someone else. And then there's that malevolent one it was bringing up too. I can see that being the man in black we saw when we were thrown in here, but it could be very easily be someone else. All of this is starting to make my head hurt. Join the club. Well, let's try and take things one step at a time, okay? And on that note, the best place to start is probably giving the cube's new power a shot. You're serious? Serious as can be. There aren't many artifacts that have the power of teleportation, I guess. In the situation we're stuck in, we need to use everything we've got at our disposal. Alright. Be careful, but be sure you're careful when you're using it. I will. Then we can click up there. Okay. But how can I... Is there a button to teleport? I'm trying to see if there's a possible button that teleports. Maybe not. Maybe this is it? Yeah, I think this is it. That's what would happen if I click this, right? Yeah. R3 then. Hermit's Garden. It doesn't look like we're going to be playing in liberal in this game at all. It looks like we're just going to be spending our time in a place like this. Oh, alright, that actually worked. Now we've got a quick way to get back here to safety if we run into danger. That does sound useful. I still can't bring myself to put much trust in that cube, however. Oh, I'm not planning to lower my guard around that thing either. I'll keep using it with caution, so don't worry. Anyways, next up is this little guy. The ceiling stone. That voice made it sound like something would be released from it if we held up to the monument. Any guesses? Nope, but I do know how to find out the answers real quick. I'll handle holding it up, but I want you to stand by prepared for a fight just in case. We've got no idea what we're dealing with here. Understood. Something's happening. Alright, time for the moment of truth. The door is gone. What? Girl? Is that what you see? It's Tita! Huh? What was that light? Isn't she the girl from the professor's photograph? Huh? Is this the real Tita? Kevin? You are Kevin, aren't you? I'm not seeing things? What are you doing here? Where do I even start? But yeah, it's the real deal. Good to see you again, Tita. Looks like you've grown a bit taller. You noticed? Hehe. I'm happy to see you again too. What brings you back to Liberal? Is this girl a friend of yours? Wait. I was in the house with Dad getting dinner ready because the gate was coming over. Then all of a sudden everything went white and then... But where am I? This looks nothing like our house. Am I dreaming? Is this all a dream? Alright, I should pinch myself to check. Yep, this is the Tita everyone knows and loves, alright. She's adorable. So that's what happened. That's all because of that. This is all because of that artifact Mom pulled out of the lake. Honestly, we can't even be sure right now. It's especially as if we assume that's the case. How did you end up here when we were all the way over in Zeiss? When you were all the way over in Zeiss? It makes no sense. You're right. It sounds as though you were fairly close to one another when you were sent here, but Grand Cell and Zeiss are really far apart. Based on your account, however, we were all surrounded by that light at roughly the same time. That's more than a coincidence in my eyes. Yeah, I think so too. Oh, whoops, I haven't even introduced myself yet, have I? My name's Tita Russell. I'm an apprentice at Zeiss Central Factory. I am Reese Argent, a sister of the Septian Church. I've heard a lot about you from Kevin and your mother. Oh, you've met Mom? I have. She showed me a photograph of you too. And now that I met you in person, I can see why she boasts about you so much. Was she doing that? Oh, Mom. She didn't say or do anything inappropriate to you, did she? She tends to lose control of herself when it comes to people as cute as you. Lose control? How? I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be rude by calling you cute or anything. It's just that you're kind of quiet and really pretty, but you've got this really unique aura about you. Unique? You're every bit as sharp as your mother. The goddess doesn't make him more unique than Reese. Oh, please. Anyway. What are the two of you planning on doing now? Are you going to keep looking for a way out of here? That's the plan. Yeah. Not that we've made it so much as a dent on our progress on that front so far. We barely started exploring when we found you. Oh, I see. If you don't mind, then please, let me help you look. I won't get in the way, I promise. Getting in the way wouldn't be the issue here. That's a tough one. My gut tells me you're better off staying here, to be honest, but you've proven yourself to be made of sturdy stuff. But like I said before, this place is just one big and very dangerous mystery. If that's true, then who's to say I'd be safe staying here on my own? If I'm going to be in danger, I'd rather go with you and at least try to help out. Fair point, I guess. You're every bit as spunky as Estelle, too, you know. He, you can't be serious, Kevin. Trust me, she's a lot tougher than she looks. She went on the Liber Arc and came back down in one piece. Plus, she served Adios knows how many sketchy fights beforehand. Don't be so quick to judge just because of her age. But still, please, I really want to help. I'll do everything I can to make sure I don't cause you any problems. Really. Alright, if you're sure. You mean it? You seem to understand the consequences of your actions and what it means to worry about others. And as long as that's the case, I've got no reason to say no. Still, please do be careful. Thank you, I will. Yeah, seriously, if anything were to happen to you on my watch, I'm not sure my death at Erica's hands would be a slow and painful one. I swear I won't let that happen. Deal. Alright, let's get back to work. Once this equipment is set up, it's back to exploring we go. Understood. Right. Can I restore Tita's CP? Let's go ahead and check. Yes, I can. Drink. CP was restored to the max. And, save right here. In case I messed up on a purchase. Shop. Tita's weapons are not here. I don't have money to buy this stuff. Synthesizer quart. Kevin still cannot open these stuff up. Tita's orbits are fine for the most part. Yeah. Yeah, for the most part, this is fine. Hey, look at Tita's new portrait. Yeah, without the hat on. Interesting. Yeah, her strength is definitely way better than her art attack. That's for sure. Okay. Let's get right back to it. Now that we got an extra teammate, things should be a lot easier. Her death. Okay, sorry about that. We'll hit, let's see. We'll hit this one. Why does the archer this time have more HP than the warrior? Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Nice miss. Nice crit. She still has the same quote. They recycled that. I gotta get into as many fights as possible, so I will be going to all the fights again. We gotta level up. We gotta get more money. We gotta do a lot.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Yeah, we gotta get a lot of Mira. We gotta get the Sepith. We're still getting some yeah, the Sepith. We gotta get good what the heck was it? Mira, Sepith, and XP. That's right, XP. It's already over. Alright, Down we go. Ida needs more range. So bad. He needs that long barrel. The long barrel accessory. We're able to take this guy out before it attacks. Yep.
Goddess, my grace to thee.
All right. We're getting levels like every 2 or 3 fights. All right. Gonna take the teleport back. And guys, give me like 1 minute or like 2 minutes or something like that. I'll be right back real quick. I gotta do something on this side, but I'll be quick as I possibly can. So BRB, 1 sec. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I try to be as quick as possible. Like I said, 1 minute. Alright. Let us continue. Alright. Wasn't this path blocked before? Sure was. What's going on? Is something wrong? The last time we passed here, this path was blocked by some kind of barrier, but as you can see, it's nowhere to be seen now. Really? I wonder what could have caused that. Well, if we think about what's changed since then, since when we last passed here and now, maybe it was releasing Tita from that stone that caused it to disappear. I mean, we haven't done anything else. Oh, I see. Still, that actually could be it. What? You think? Think about it. The stone with me inside was near here too, right? Maybe that was more than just a coincidence. This could be among one of the many rules that govern this place that we just haven't figured out yet. Rules. I think I get what you're trying to say. In this case, we wouldn't have been able to advance any farther if we hadn't released you from that stone. That's right. I can't be sure, but I do have a good feeling about it. And a good feeling is good enough for me right now. We still don't have a clue as to who's responsible for the situation we're in, but it all feels deliberately set up. which is all the reason we'll need to be more careful, I suppose. Alright. Let me fight the enemies that are on this side real fast. Like I said, we need all the XP, Mira, and Sepif. And this little guy runs too much, so... Okay, definitely throw arts at it next time. Take it out. Yeah. Good miss. Oh my god, I got to go again, of course. We do good damage, but the problem is that we need to buy the armor because we get hurt. We get hurt. Does this game go over a level 100? We're level 94 right now. Well, at least Kevin is. We'll find out soon. One of these guys. These guys are weak. Weak to water. Let me just finish this one off. That way we can not get attacked at all.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
Nothing around here. Let me do a quick heal. For Reese. Huh? There's a door. That's very different from any other things we've seen so far. What's this? A shining door with a moon on it. Welcome. Bring to me the girl skilled in orbital engineering. Only then shall the door open. Whoa, I could hear a voice talking right into my mind. Looks like this door's got a will of its own, like the tree, spring, and monument back in the garden. There will come a day when I get used to all these funky talking objects, I'm sure. I can only think of one person who might fit the door's description. You think it means me? Most likely. It's a pretty terrible riddle. It's sure not me or Reese. Hey door, it's her you mean, right? Indeed, she is the one I seek. Only she may enter. If she fears not the trial within, she should step forth through the door. The trial? Maybe he wants to test your strength to see if you're worthy of something. And apparently we can't even go inside to back you up in it. That's ludicrous. I propose we disregard this door and move on. Well, wait. I'm gonna go inside. But Tita, hold on just a sec. There's no way. I feel like this might be another of the rules I was talking about earlier. And besides, we've got so little to work with as we try to get out of here. We need all the clues and help we can get. If it seems like it'll be too dangerous, I'll come right back out, I promise. Well, alright, we're counting on you. But like you said, if it seems too dangerous, come right back out. Don't expose yourself to any more danger than you need to. You be careful. I feel like you won't be able to come out when you go in, but until it's over, I will. Are we gonna play as Tita now? Oh, this looks like a boss fight. Wow, this room's so pretty. I wonder how it's made up, though. Gosh, I was right. Uh-oh. Overcome the trial before you, then I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. Oh my gosh, there's 3 of them. Well, let me go ahead and do this. Into this. Satellite beam. Hey, this is new. A new S-craft. Cool. It might not be an actual new S-craft, but I didn't really. I didn't use Tita and SC. Movement down. Yield us. Oh yeah, also. Oh, this is going on. Let me advertise the stream super fast. Okay. Set. Alright, let's continue. She has smoke screen, which she hits. Yeah, same stuff from last time. Luckily she reaches. Luckily she's ranged, I guess I should be saying more. They don't hurt much. Keep attacking me enough and we keep attacking them enough and we'll eventually hit another S-craft. Dang, we really gotta heal. I can crit this heal. Satellite beam. That's one gone. Strength up. That's one down. It just keeps pushing me back. I'm gonna have to throw some arts at it. Throw some water. Kapow! And Tita leveled up. Literally, I was just about to say, like, oh, she's right there, she's right there. You have overcome the trial. Thus I shall grant you to a memory fragment and my blessing. Let's see what these memory fragments are going to be like. Are they things that happened before? Are they things that are happening now? Sounds like things that will be happening now. Approaching location. 320, 310, 300. Target in sight. Commencing operation. Coordinate adjustment complete. Activating boosters. Huh? What's that sound? What? Do I know you? Fern. Uh-oh. We've really missed you, Tita. Huh? Oh my. Don't tell me you forgot the sound of our voices while we were away. Oh, Mom. Dad. That's our girl. Sorry for surprising you. We just wanted to have a little fun. I was scared stiff. Just flying in all of a sudden like that and walking up to me without saying a word. Plus, you had those goggles on, so I couldn't tell who you were. You could have told me you were planning on coming back. Mom? Are you okay? Why are you so quiet? Tita. Why are you so cute? Oh, Adios, thank you for gracing our unworthy world with this miracle of a child. I'm never gonna let you go again. Mom, you're starting to hurt me. Giving birth to this bundle of sugar was the best thing we ever did. How did I manage all this time without her? I'm so happy to finally be back. I can tell. I'd kind of like the chance to greet her too, though. Oh, sure, knock yourself out. I suppose you do have the right and all. Hey, Tita. Looks like you've grown a bit while we were away. I sure have. I miss you both so much. Everything you do just melts my heart. Let me hug you again. Come here. Mom, please. Erica, I think that should probably wait until you've changed. That maintenance uniform is full of sensors, as you know. Oh yeah, slipped my mind. In that case, shall we take care of business first then? Where is the red-headed man I've heard of? The red-haired man I've heard about so much about. Are you talking about a gate? That's the one. I was so hoping I'd be able to meet him. Now, where is he? He's actually in Bose at the moment. Mom, you're acting kind of weird all of a sudden. Talk about lousy timing. Not that I'd be happy if he were here, given that that would indicate him being in the close proximity to my angel again. Well, it's okay. We can always go meet him over in Bose next month if it comes to it. I'd like to meet him too. True enough. Word has it that a lot has been happening here in our absence. I'll bet we have a lot to thank him for. We'll have to go and give him a thank you that he'll never forget. I'll have to go with you and introduce him to you then. His house is real nice too. It's pretty small, but it's all warm and cozy. You've been to his house? Gah! Now, calm down, Erica. Tita, try not to provoke your mother too much, alright? Was I? A gate? A gate! You're gonna pay dearly for corrupting my darling daughter. Are my eyes playing tricks on me? Grandpa. Anyway, always a pleasure, Albert. Sorry for not giving you a heads up on our return. Oh, nonsense. Don't you worry about that. What are those things, if I might ask? They look like a vehicle with boosters attached, but they're called landing crafts, and they were developed by yours truly. Most of the places we go to don't have the space to land an airship or any kind of landing port, and there's not much point in an airship if you can't land it, is there? Which is where these two beauties come in. Heh. Anyway, long time no see, Albert. It's a small comfort knowing you haven't kicked the bucket yet. I mean, how could I have been able to gloat if you were already 6 ards under? You really think a pathetic contraption like that is good enough to beat me? You must have forgotten who I am when you were out and about. One close look at and the cracks start to show. Just look at them. I doubt they even managed 5 minutes. A fat load of good they'll be for anything other than trying to show off to me. You won't be getting any real world use anytime soon. Oh, how wrong you are. I'll have you know that we came all the way from the border with Calvert on these. From Calvert? Oh, did that catch your attention? I'll give that the craft's flight time is somewhat limited, but that's an issue where I can find an easy workaround. By firing them from an orbital catapult attached to an airship, they can fly a distance of roughly 120 Selge. After modifying the orbital circuits, we were able to record an operation time of 382.2 seconds, too. 120 Selge? 382.2 seconds? Surprise? That stupid look on your face says it all. Not to worry, I'll give you as much time as you need for that shriveled old brain of yours to comprehend my brilliance. Brilliance? Bah! Don't make me laugh. You're talking to the man who developed the Capel. These are child's play by comparison. I don't even need to ask how you made them. I could probably develop a better version in my sleep. Say that again, you stubborn old fart. Grr. Here they go again. Will you two please stop fighting? Please. Oh, and I read those files you sent me. You've got some nerve showing your face to me after exposing my daughter to such danger. To say nothing of letting vermin like that get that A word near her. Oh, get over yourself. I'm getting lectured on looking after people from the mother who ditched her daughter to wander the continent, am I? How about you look in the mirror before you go criticizing others, huh? Dad, can't you stop them? It'll be fine. Let them have their fun. They're secretly happy to see one another again, I'm sure. But we're taking up a lot of space in the middle of the town here. How are people going to get past us? Yeah, that's a good point. We can't leave these two landing crafts out here forever. I guess we're just going to have to drag our quarreling father and daughter back here. Mind giving me a hand, Tita? Sure thing. Ah, there's nothing quite like home. Can I get some coffee, Dan? 1 coffee with plenty of milk and 3 sugars coming right up. Ooh, let me help too. Yeah, these are definitely memories from before she got teleported. Maybe we'll see her get teleported literally right here. I see you haven't, because I think she said she was getting dinner or something like that. I see you haven't mended your heathen ways. When are you gonna grow up enough to understand that coffee is best taken black? And when are you gonna understand that there is nothing worse than an old codger too set in his own ways to appreciate another's tastes? I'm just telling it like it is. Adding milk alone completely ruins it. And then you go and plop 3 sugars in? You can't even call that coffee anymore. Oh, poor coffee. What did you ever do to be so blasphemed? Blasphemed? So. Ugh. Here's your order, Erica. Don't let it get cold now. Wow, we'll have to settle this dispute another time. Well, time to drink up. Sip. Ah. Anyway, where are my souvenirs, Albert? Souvenirs? Why would I have any of those for you? You're the one who's been busy slacking off abroad. Grr. Forget traveling abroad. You were the one who got to ride on the RCL with Captain Schwartz. You're telling me you had a chance like that and you didn't get me a photograph or her handkerchief or even a button off her uniform? Why do you want a button off her uniform? Your mother's been a huge fan of her since the Captain's Academy days. I swear, if you have the time to think about such worthless nonsense, how about using it to look over an academic report or two? It's no wonder all your inventions are half-rate. Did you just use the words useless, nonsense, in reference to Captain Schwartz? Did you dare to insult her? Oh, nothing of the sort. I had plenty of chances to share a few cups of tea with her on board the Arsail. She's a fine woman, if you ask me. She'll go far. Oh, now you've done it. If you're not gonna shut that insolent mouth of yours, I'm gonna go do it for you. What's that? Is someone jealous? God, these two characters together are actually annoying. It's not even comical. I think it's just annoying. Will you two please stop fighting the second you start a conversation? Tita? What is it? Oh, it's just that I finally realized it's kind of nice to see them fighting like this after all. It makes it feel like Mom's really home, you know? Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, would you like to go do some shopping? I'll handle making dinner tonight. So, I'll need to grab a few things. Huh? Really? That sounds great. I haven't tasted your cooking in ages. Well, hopefully you'll be able to have a lot more of it from here on. Neither of us are planning to head out for work anytime soon, so I'll be taking over cooking duties for a while. Oh, I'd love to go shopping with you then. Great. That day's dinner was a real feast, and for the first time in quite a while, Tita was able to experience the joy of dining happily with her family. After dinner... You can leave the rest to me now, Tita. You must be tired. Go on to bed. I'm fine, honestly. I'm not doing any more than I usually do. Bet you're even more tired than I am, Dad. You rushed through all the work you had to do to get back here as soon as possible, didn't you? Well... You've gotten pretty sharp, huh? Well, I'm not a kid anymore. I'm 13 now. What in Adios name? What part of your daft brain thought you could start making this? It's why we came back here to begin with. ZCF is the only place around that will allow me to do so. That's what I believe anyways. Maybe so, but still. What are you guys arguing about? When are they not arguing? Oh, are you still awake? It's past midnight, you know. You should go and get some rest. What are those? Some kind of blueprints? Can I see, please? You didn't get out of the bath that long ago. You're gonna go catch a cold hanging around in here. You should be getting ready for bed. But I want to see those blueprints. Whatever's on them looks really complicated. That's an orbital engine on the right-hand side, right? Looks like a compact one, too. Oh, I know. Is it a new kind of airship? Come on, Mom, I really want to see. Oh boy, look at you getting all fired up. You just can't help yourself when it comes to machinery, can you? That's not fair. Alright, I finished cleaning up now. Shall we get to work? Oh, perfect timing. Get our angel to bed, will you? Sure, it is past her bedtime. What? Yeah, they don't want her to see whatever it is. It's something like pretty, private. Let's go, Tita. Let me have a quick look, please. I can go to bed right after that. I can't work out why that converter's torque is so low, and it's bugging me. Looks like her obsession's grown by monstrous proportions since we've been away. Be that as it may, it's still past your bedtime. But... Okay, let's start with this unit here. Even at a glance, I can tell it's not going to be easy to make. We're best off starting by running a stimulation on it with the Capel before actually attempting to make the blasted thing. Nothing comes to mind that would be so strong enough to build a frame out of either. I say we should consider looking into a new one. I wonder what they're talking about. It all sounds so exciting. Maybe I can scooch closer without them noticing. Tita? Ah, I shouldn't have pushed my luck. Seriously now, go to bed. But if you're that curious, I can tell you tomorrow. But right now you need sleep. How does that sound? Good enough? But that's a promise, okay? A promise. Yes, I promise. If I were her, I would have went up the stairs. I'm not gonna let you forget that you promised, and don't go making whatever it is without me. I know, we won't. I promise in the name of the goddess above that I'll tell you tomorrow, and that we won't make it without you. I realize their beds are facing the wall. That is super weird. It's usually they never face the beds towards the wall. It's usually you face, the room. Anyway, good night, Tita. Okay. Good night. Her animation for going to sleep was super cute. She takes after her mother in every way. Oh, that about wraps it up. This is amazing. Ouroboros technology is even more impressive than I could have dreamed. That's a fine understatement. Their technological levels far beyond that of ours. That's true for virtually everything we've seen of theirs, too. The archaisms, the gospels, the glorious. I'm not entirely sure without ideas on how they have all of it, though. Why the sudden questions, anyway? I've already sent you the info I had on them before. The thing is, we didn't actually learn of them through the information you sent. We knew of them before that. You did? We haven't actually encountered them or any of their members exactly, but they've been expanding their influence across the continent for a while now through jaegers and certain wealthy individuals. We can't confirm as much as beyond the shadow of a doubt based on our travels. That's why we came back here. We never imagined that they'd be so bold as to try anything illiberal, or we would have come back earlier. But they're not getting any more of a head start on us. We need to finish this, and we need to do it as soon as possible. It's a long memory. Holy crap, this is a very long memory. I like how it's like a memory fragment. This is way more than some sort of fragment. Ugh, I was planning to sleep in that long. Morning, Grandpa. Morning, Tita. Huh? Dad? Oh yeah, I forgot that you and Mom are back. We sure are. Looks like you had a good night's sleep. Yeah. Sorry, I feel bad for forgetting all about it. Oh hey, you said you'd tell me what you were up to today. Yep, that's still the plan. You might be better off hearing it from your mother and grandfather, though. Huh? Why? They were up discussing the issue all night. They both headed out to the central factory first thing in the morning, so they should be there as we speak. Thanks. Off I go, then. Tita? You might want to have breakfast first. Whoops, forgot about that, too. I haven't washed my face or combed my hair, either. Alright, take care of that first, then, let's get some food in you. I promise it'll be warm when you finish up. Thanks, Dad. Alright, I'm off. Take care. Don't go trying to run over to ZCF so fast that you trip or something. I won't. It's so great to have them back home. And now it's off to the factory. Oh, good morning, Mr. Murdoch. Oh, it's you, Tita. Good morning. You wouldn't happen to know where Mom and Grandpa are, would you? Dad said they came here early this morning. Oh, they did? I know that very well indeed. Erica came charging in with a look on her face that signaled all hell was about to break loose. All the while, she was shouting, "We got a new invention to make, so we need somewhere really, really big. Hop to it." She wouldn't take no for an answer either. I'm so sorry about her. She causes so much trouble every time she decides to want to invent something new. At least she's better than Grandpa. Maybe. She doesn't scare the daylights out of you by suddenly yelling, "Fire in the hole!" right before an unexpected explosion. If only I could wipe that from my memory. In any case, your mother should be up in the operations room. I've got no idea what she's planning, but she said she has something she wanted to look into using the Capel. As for your grandfather, he's in the design room in a very good mood. I can't believe the two of them are actually working together on something. This can't end well. Please, goddess, please don't let them break anything. Ugh, my stomach hurts. Actually, now that I think about it, I think this is the first time they have worked on the same thing together. Usually they're competing over who can make the best invention, not joining forces on one. Grandpa's amazing on his own, but Mom's just as capable as an engineer too, even if she is kind of scary when she gets into her work. If the two of them are actually going to put their heads together on something, I can't wait to see the result. I'm going to go see right away. But this is what we're up against. It looks like it's not even performing at 10% of its true capabilities either. These are some downright terrifying specs. Mom! Wait, how in the world? Isn't that data on the Pater Mater? Hi there, Tita. You came at just the right time. You've seen this robot in person, right? Well, yeah, but why do you ask? What was it like in person? Tell me everything you know. Well, it was really big, but other than that, I couldn't tell much just from looking at it. Alright, I suppose you wouldn't be able to. It's an awful lot taller than you after all. Mom? What are you looking at Pater Mater's data for anyway? I thought you were here to work on some new invention. Wait, you're not... That we are. The two of us are ready to start work at any time. Alright then. Then it's time to work on our task, making an archaism capable of competing against our buddy Pater Mater. Let the Orbital Gear project begin! What? Why? Why do I feel like this? Why do I feel like this? Usually when I hear something about new being invented, I get all excited. I get so caught up in what's happening that I tune out from the world around me and focus on helping Grandpa. But today, I just feel a little bit sad. This doesn't feel right. Renee. Yeah, Renee considers Pater Mater to be like her parents. So them destroying Pater Mater is like them killing her parents. What are those wires here for, Erica? They look completely unnecessary to me. They're to deal with noise. This design requires a very high degree of precision, so it was a necessary addition. Mom? So the orbital pressure changes get absorbed into here. I see. Mom! Oh, Tita, what are you doing here? Well, I was wondering if you knew that there was anything I could do to help. I want to do something for Renee, too. I'm just not sure what I can actually do. What you can do? Well, if you want to help out, there is one thing you could do for me. It's an annoying job, but if you're up for it... An annoying job? Okay, I'll do anything I can to help. It's nothing that important, really, but I appreciate it all the same. I need you to go talk to Murdoch and get him to sort out the paperwork for our return to Liberal. The way we returned was kinda borderline illegal, so no official paperwork's been filed or anything. I'm cool with it, but Dan's brought it up a few times, so I thought it'd be cool if someone could get it taken care of. So thanks. Okay. This wasn't what I had in mind when I said I wanted to help. Oh well, I guess I am still helping her a bit by doing this. I'll just have to get it sorted out quickly so I can get back to work, so I can get back and help with the real work. Found you, Mr. Murdoch. Mr. Murdoch? Oh, yes, above, please protect us all. Hello again, Tita. Can I help you with something? Wait, you aren't here to tell me that the experiment was a failure and the building is now full of poisonous gases, are you? Or that there was a giant explosion and half of it was destroyed, or... I'm so sorry. I really can't apologize enough for all the stress Mom and Grandpa caused you. Nothing like that's happened yet, though, so don't worry. Really? Phew, that's a relief. Maybe that's a sign of my prayers reached the goddess after all. Perhaps I should save my prayers for tomorrow while I'm here too, then. That said, I do have a little favor to ask of you. What kind of favor? Tita passed on what her mother had told her and asked if Murdoch could sort out the necessary paperwork. They've arrived by air, did they? I can only imagine how surprised you must have been. They entered the country illegally? It sounds that way. Oh no, I need to go and sort that out right away. Could you stay and pray to Adios at my place, Tita? Please just pray that nothing gets destroyed because of that new invention of theirs and it all goes to plan. Okay, I will. Thank you. Phew. Please keep Mom and Grandpa from doing anything too reckless. I wish I knew what I could do though. I'm not strong like Estelle. I couldn't say anything to Renee like she did. I know. I'll get them to let me help with the orbital gear's development. If it really does end up having the same amount of power as Pater Mater, maybe then I'll finally be able to have a proper conversation with her. Time to go and ask. This tool here is brand new. It can cut with 10 times more precision than the previous metal. But I had no idea you had something like this here and now. I think I might have to go over the designs again. Oh, Mom. Here you are. Welcome back, Tita. Did you manage to do what I asked? Yep, Mr. Murdoch said he'd take care of the paperwork right away. He's probably working on it right now. But now that I've done that, Mom, I want to be part of the Orbital Gears development team, too. You? Yeah, I didn't write this in any of my letters, but I ended up spending some time with Renee while she was in Libero. And even if she is a member of the society, she's also my friend. Renee. Now, where have I heard that before? Oh, wasn't she the girl Pater Mater belongs to? Erica, if I may be permitted to say my piece here. Say your piece? Mom, what are you... You better have a damn good explanation for this one, Albert. My daughter ended up making good friends with a member of Ouroboros? Why is this the first I'm hearing of this? This wasn't this isn't in any of what you sent to me. Well, it was kind of hard to say. Don't you give me that. As if you hadn't already exposed her to enough danger to make me want to strangle you, and now I'm hearing this? Just what have you been doing with my daughter while I've been away? Mom, I'm serious. I want to be involved in the Orbital Gears development. Okay, I gotta admit, so, you know, last stream, I really thought, I called Tita's mom beautiful. But, I'm gonna be completely honest here. With the amount of complaints that she does and gets ticked off so easily, that is one of the biggest turnoffs, in my opinion, to me in a person. So she went from being like a really interesting character that I can't wait to learn more about to being like, this is like the worst Trails in the Sky character of all time. Like, I can't stand this. It's not funny. It's not interesting. It's just annoying. Mom, I'm serious. I said that. I'm completely powerless on my own, but I still want to find some way to talk to her. And the Orbital Gear is going to be able to help fight, to be able to fight on equal terms with Pater Mater, right? But then I want to be involved because I want that kind of power that Estelle has. Tita. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not considering using the Orbital Gears to fight Pater Mater yourself, are you? What? That wasn't what I meant. I want to make very sure of this. Do you understand just what we're making here? Well, I only got a quick look at the blueprints, but it looked like a bipedal. That's not what I mean. The Orbital Gear is a weapon, no matter how you try to dress that fact up. That's the reality. It's a tool designed to be used by people to hurt other people. But you're not making it because you want to hurt people, are you? Even the patrol airships used by the army are made to protect the country, not to hurt people. It doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what the developer of any new weapon thinks. We're not the ones actually going out and using the things we make. The device we pour our hearts into making onto people... Oh my gosh. The device we pour our hearts into making go on to cause unspeakable suffering to people. And there's nothing we can do to stop it. Have you ever stopped to think about that? And after having it pointed out to you, can you still say you want power? Well, we're doing what we're doing fully aware of what the potential consequences may be down the line. But can you? You know how much I love you, Tita, and I understand that you care deeply about your friend. I do. But that's all the more reason why I can't permit you to take part in this. Can you understand where I'm coming from now? But I'm not taking this lightly either, you know. I appreciate how you feel, Erica, but I'm sure Tita's been thinking about this a lot herself, especially after all she went through. Why not show her a little more respect? I'm sure she has, but that doesn't mean I can let her be involved in developing a weapon. We researchers don't get a say in how our inventions end up being used down the line. That's just our fate. That's what we have to accept when we're doing our jobs. That we do. I know where she's coming from, but I absolutely can't let her be a part of this. She doesn't need to be shouldering this kind of burden, not at her age. I know all of what Mom's saying is true. I know, really, I do. But then what am I supposed to do? Just sit around helplessly? I know. I'll go and see what Dad thinks. Maybe he'll actually listen to me. He'd inserted the card into a slot into the elevator panel. Dad. Tita? Sorry, hold on a minute. I'll be right over. Really? So she wouldn't give you permission to join then? Nope. I understand what Mom's saying, I really do. It's just so frustrating not being able to do anything. Well, unlike your grandfather, your mother has very clear reasons for what she does. She's an engineer with specific goals and ideals over ones driven by emotion or curiosity. That's especially true for this project, given that the future of Liberal's nation defense may end up hinging on it. It was never going to be easy to win her over in an argument about this, I'm afraid. That doesn't change the fact that I want to confront Renee, though. Maybe what I'm saying is childish, I don't know, but it's what I really feel, and I'm not budging. Those are some bold words, Tita. I don't think I've ever seen her look so serious about anything before. But even if they're bold, I don't think they're childish. At the same time, I don't think it has anything to do with whether you should be involved in developing the orbital gear either. Having it isn't going to make confronting her any easier. Okay, I was reading it right. Tita, confronting someone head on about something is a very difficult thing to do. Probably more difficult than you realize. You're certainly kind, but that's not always going to be enough to change someone's mind about something once it's made up. I know. Maybe I'm never going to be able to talk to her like I want to in the end. Am I doomed to never do anything for her? You backed down when you were arguing with your mother earlier, right? That says to me that the convictions she has are stronger than yours. You already know that it's not going to be easy to talk to Renee, and if you want to succeed, you'll need a stronger spirit than you've got now. Otherwise, you won't be able to really tell each other how you really feel. You'll just back down first. That reminds me of something a Gate said once, actually. He said fighting's all about guts. Well, that's not quite what I'm talking about, no. I really am starting to worry about this Agate fellow. I think resolve is a more appropriate word here than guts. You'll need to have resolve to express all your honest feelings to her, plus you'll need to accept hers in return. No doubt it'll be a lot easier said than done too. Well, I know she's from the society and that Pater Mater is too strong for me to compete against as I am, especially because I don't have the kind of power Estelle does. I'm not even confident that she'll want to listen to what I have to say, and even if she does, that it'll have any effect on her. But I can't just leave her and do nothing. I can't. Listen, she was part of Ouroboros, and she did some pretty bad things, sure. But that's not all there is. I spent some time with her, I went shopping with her, I sat and talked with her, so I know that that's true. Deep down, she's actually a sweet girl. I'm sure she wasn't faking it either. It's who she really is. But she's not some kind of inhuman monster. She's an ordinary girl who was like an excited little kid when she found the cute pendant in a shop. And when I tripped and fell, she didn't hesitate to hold her hand out for me. She's a good person, and I still think of her as my friend even now. But after that, she went away from me. Ever since then, her and Pater Mater have always been out of my reach, physically and emotionally. Maybe the orbital gear will give me a chance to change that. If I have that, I might finally be able to see a little bit of the world as she does. Maybe she'll even be willing to open her heart, even a little. and tell me how she really feels, all while listening to my feelings too. That's why I want to be involved in making it, and I won't take no for an answer. I'm so proud of how much you've grown. What do you think about all of this, Erica? What? Mom, how long have you been listening in on us? Not long. I only overheard the last part of your conversation. Can I ask you something, Tita? Of course. What? If you finally get to talk to this Renee girl again, and it turns out she doesn't see you as a friend, what are you gonna do? Exactly the same thing. I'll do exactly the same as I would otherwise. Because I've already made up my mind that I want her to be a part of my life, even if she doesn't want me to be a part of hers. I might not be able to chase her around and try to convince her to come back to us like Estelle, but I can still try to get to know more about her and Pater Mater, and I can make a stronger connection with her through the Orbo gear. There's nothing stopping me from doing any of those things, right? Whatever makes it so that I can be a part of her life, I want to do it too, even if it's small, because that's what friends do. That's how I really feel. I see. Well, I can't help but feel like you're being a little naive, but you got me. I'll accept all you've said as a sufficient reason for participating in the Orbo Gear project. Really? Really? Now what are you two waiting for? We've got work to do. Oh, I like this song. This song's nice. Dan, I've redone the blueprints, so I need you to go over them. Tita, we're gonna start making the corpse prototypes. So I can be a part of the development? You promise? We'll see how long that happy face of yours lasts. Now that you're on the team, I'm gonna be working you to the bone. I hope you're ready. Yeah. Bring it on. Good. Are you ready to get started? Thanks to her efforts, Tita was finally allowed to participate in the Orbo Gear's development. The familiar central factory was filled in with a new sense of tension as it became the building ground for the new invention. Tita was able to work as a full-fledged engineer equal to the adults around her for the first time. She was also treated no differently than anyone else, meaning that Erica's demands were constant and relentless. But that was a source of her true happiness for Tita. Finally, 2 weeks later. Wow, this is a long memory! Oh, it was finally completed. In 2 weeks, jeez. All done. Alright, time to begin our activation test. I think we could probably do it with a little break. We've been working almost constantly for 3 whole days now. How do you still have so much energy, Mom? And how do you have so little? Pull yourselves together, people. The best part of developing something new is about to begin. That goes for you especially, Tita. And me? The seat in our prototype here is on the small side, so there's no way anyone other than you is going to be able to sit in it. So you're going to need to be part of our tests until the very end. I know. Please, let me have some sleep first. Okay, only because you said please. It's better than trying to do the test today when you're in this state, and ending up with a bunch of mistakes being made. She's done very well in my opinion. Not even most veteran engineers can keep up with your working pace. I'm amazed our little daughter did it on her first project. What exactly are you implying? That I'm some kind of machine with limitless stamina? Okay, that's the activation test penciled in for the Friday the 28th. Wait, tomorrow's Friday. Yes it is, why do you ask? I need to start cooking then. I finished running all of the necessary simulations using the Capel. It should be able to perform the roughly intended specifications, but... Tita, what's the rush? Grandpa, I just realized tomorrow is the last Friday of the month. Ah, yes, that's when the gate's coming, isn't it? Yeah, I need to start getting things ready for tomorrow's food. Well, if you're taking requests, A gate? I'm not sure I follow. What's special about the last Friday of the month? Whoops! I forgot to tell you. This is gonna be your first time meeting a gate, isn't it? You see, he comes over here to visit once a month, and tomorrow's that day. So our dear friend, a gate is visiting? Is he? Or the coincidence that he should choose the day of our test to make his arrival. He sure is a lucky man. Mom? Well, you see, Tita, your mother, Dan, darling, I just had a brilliant idea. I decided that tomorrow's tests are gonna require a sacrifice. We can't just let any old person come over to our house for no good reason, right? They need to make a contribution to the family. I hope you're ready, Gate Krosner. So let me get this straight. You're saying you want a gate to help with the tests, right? I'm not sure I'd recommend that, Erica. He's a useless dolt where technology's concerned. I can't see him being much help. Help? Oh, I'm expecting a lot more than that from him. I'm expecting him to offer his very life in the name of science. What? Come now, Erica. This is no time for being silly. I'm not opposed to having him help out, though. I'd like the chance to have a good long talk with him myself. You too, Dad? Well, it's settled. Today's gonna be a good day. A very, very good day. Is it just me, or do they seem to have a gate all wrong? I thought when it froze there for a minute. Oh, that's a side story. Finished. My gosh. Long Barrel EX? Literally what she needed. 3000 Mirror 2. Yeah, I thought when the screen went black and white for a minute there, I thought it was like... I thought something happened where she was getting teleported or something. I don't know. You know, teleported to us, I mean. Thank Adios, you're alright. But I was about to say, it doesn't really match up with what she, you know, the story she mentioned where she said she got teleported while cooking or something. Are you feeling okay? You look quite tired. I'm fine. I did have to fight some scary enemies, but I managed to pull it through. That's good. But what happened in there? Well, he's explained everything that happened on the other side of the door. I see. Yep, sounds like this is another one of our rules, alright. In other words, first you need to go meet some conditions to get the door open. After that, you fight your way through a little battle or trial, win and get to see some kind of memory fragment and walk away with a mirror as a bonus. That sum things up? Yeah, that's how it was for me. The memory fragment didn't feel like it was quite finished though. There seemed to be a bit more that I didn't get to see. Maybe there's more than one pattern to these doors then. Either way, every time we find one, we should probably note its location and conditions down. Indeed. About memory doors. Memory doors are located throughout the game and allow you to see various optional scenes. In all, there are 3 types of doors. Moon doors contain lengthy side stories. Star doors contain short side stories, and sun doors contain minigames. In order to open a door, you will need to fulfill one or multiple conditions. Furthermore, some doors will require certain characters to win a battle in order to view the contents within. After viewing the contents of a door for the first time, you will earn Mira, and depending on your choices or actions, potentially even bonuses such as items. All this information is automatically recorded in the notebook and can be viewed at any time. Finally, you can also warp to any door you have discovered using the cube. Whew! A lot of talking. Goodness. Let me put that accessory on Tita right away. It also gives her strength. Oh gosh. Okay. And you see how it said Tita only? Maybe Olivia is not going to join us in this game at all, because Long Barrel was also for Olivier. But if it says Tita, I know this is the first time we got an EX version of this Long Barrel. But maybe that means Olivier is not in this game at all, so they just wrote Tita only. Next teleport. Just how long does this place go on for? So strange too. The Shadow Towers are weird enough, but even they made a lot more sense than this does. Something wrong, Reese? Why'd you go all quiet for? Well, I was wondering what that is. What is? That's your sail. What's your sail doing here? You recognize this ship? Uh-huh. It belongs to the royal family of Liberal. We used it to get on top of that floating city. Interesting. You have any idea how something like that could possibly have ended up here? Maybe it was sent here the same way we were. I don't think we'll get anywhere speculating. Could have come in our way, could have come in some other way. We just don't know. The best thing for us to do now is to see what the guys inside have to say. There's probably no one in there, more than likely. So this defense stuff, that means I can't hurt them. weirdest and dumbest thing ever. I gotta look into the Bracer notebook about that. Maybe they talk about those bonuses. Or I guess not a Bracer notebook anymore, but the Growlsbrother notebook. Reese leveled up. Ugh. Alright, so let's go see. You don't even get to see your magic setups here. Skills. Here we go. All damage is nullified? Why? And if you get rushed, you can take a second turn. You obtain an item if you defeat an enemy on that same turn. Death blow, all the direct hits are one-hit KO? Hey, Parody! Hey, thank you for the raid. Thank you so much. Nice to see you again. I'm just playing Trails in the Sky the Third and learning what the new bonus icons are for. They're way more stricter in this game. Death blow, direct hits are one-hit KO. Guard, all damage is nullified. Rush is cool. You get to take a second turn. Items, you gain an item when you kill them on that turn. Vanish, direct attack, suspend enemies? What do you mean by that? I guess I'll have to see that one. The ones that they added are really rough. Hey Joker, slow stream and raid today, but damn, you're moving quickly with this. Yes! Yeah, I've been streaming like practically like every day that I possibly can. I sometimes miss a day because I'm exhausted from work or I'm super busy, but I try to stream every single day. I'm trying to get through the series and play. I have such a massive backlog of games I want to play, so it's like it's kind of an encouragement for me to stream even more. I think that's all that's new. I don't think they added anything to this game besides the bonus icons. There's no new status effects, is there? No, there is. No, there's not. There's the suspend one. Character cannot be selected or act. Okay, so their turn gets skipped. That's what the bonus icon for Vanish is. Okay. Careful not to burn yourself out with streaming, though. So far, I'm pretty good. I've been pretty good. But thank you for looking out, by the way. So far, that's really the only thing that looks really new. Hey, it looks like we're gonna get Joshua and Reese. I mean, Joshua and Julia soon. I see that. Look at that. We got a little sneak peek of something to come. And Reese is a no, it wasn't Reese who was a fan. It was Tita's mom who was a massive fan of Julia. I would love to get Julia in the party. No, I'm sorry. Joshua. Joshua's amazing. You love the third chapter's gameplay? This is only my second stream, so we'll be seeing everything that's new. A lot of it's the same, but there's some interesting new stuff, which is what I was just learning right now. Huh? This is like that monument in the area we started in, though it's not glowing like that one is. The one in the garden had no glow in the beginning either. Kevin, do you want to give it a try? I was just thinking the same thing. Oh, I suspected as much. When we activated the first monument, it said, "Release my brethren." Joshua's Phantom Raid is too good to pass up on. Oh my gosh, you should have seen it on the, I don't know if it was the last stream or the second to last stream for my Trails SC stream, playthrough. But Phantom Raid, when we were fighting Loey, oh my gosh, that fight was rough. Loey was the hardest fight in this entire series so far. And all I did, my goal was just spam Phantom Raid. I just crafted a bunch of items that just a bunch of food items to give CP for Joshua. Gave him Phantom Raid. Spam, spam, spam. I was like, this fight's too rough. This fight's way too rough. Way too rough. When we activated the first monument, it said, oh yeah, I read that. I guess we now know what it meant. Then, do you think this monument might have the same power as the other one? Most likely. It should come in handy at least. Inspecting monuments scattered around throughout the game allows you to use the cube to restore their power. Much like the one in the base area, you can use these to restore HP and EP, buy equipment, and make quartz. They also function as checkpoints, allowing you to warp from them using the cube. Okay. In addition, any new items available will be added to the base monument stock as well. Okay. We did get a lot of new money for checking out that memory, so first let's restore ourselves up. And let's go open up the slots for Kevin. Still can't. We need more Sepith. We're not getting much. I did not mean to hit restore. Yeah, he's one of the hardest boss fights in the series. Oh, the series. So you mean entirely in the Trails, or you mean the trilogy of the Sky trilogy? Because if you're saying the entire series, then that makes me a little bit more happier that there's nothing else worse than Loey, or anything as bad as Loey. But then you also say one of the, and I'm like, oh no, I don't like the sound of that. Alright, well, let's get this weapon for Tita. And now I can finally get the armor for Kevin and Reese and Choose. Out of the games I played, I say yeah. Code Steel 1 and Code Steel 2 is super easy. Okay. I don't mind the easy games. I don't mind it at all. I guess I'll get one of these. A mute for Kevin, so he can prevent mute. I mean, and sleep. I can't get it. Whoops. Let's go ahead and equip this stuff. So Kevin, give you that, and you take that, and then you take this one. I mean, and she takes that. And Kevin, oh yeah, give him prevent mute accessory. Tita, the new weapon. There you go. And then we'll go ahead and sell this stuff. There you go. Kurt from the prologue and winning the Joshua versus Mueller are harder than the Loey though. If you're playing hard or Nightmare. Interesting. I forgot about the Joshua versus Mueller fight. But yeah, I definitely found the Loey fight harder than those. Okay, there's 2 teleports. We'll take this one first. We'll fight this guy over here. Not gonna do anything to it. Might as well just let this guy attack Kevin. I'm really oh, we got a long barrel. Did we just get another long barrel? We did. Oh, Tita, your range is pretty crazy. Oh, this one says guns and cannon. So we may get Olivier then. Because I was saying when we got long barrel EX, it says only cannons, which means Tita only. But no, it's just EX, that's cannons only. Barrel, so it's a possibility of getting Olivier. Aqua Bleed over here. Another fight that was really hard was, I mean, it was intended for you to lose, so I get it. But the fight with, Colonel Sid, when I think it was a side quest where you're trying to, like, prove to his military, you know, your strength and like resolve and helping them with their training and whatnot. That one was tough, but I mean it was intended for you to kind of lose anyways, so I always joke, with Loey at least you can abuse Earthwall and Phantom Rage. I always joke that Loey's theme, Silver Will, is the theme of the Earthwall. I don't remember his theme at the top of my head. But it's not something... Oh no, who's this? Oh, it's just an enemy. I thought it was like... I thought it was something, something else. This guy looks scary. Let's take him out first. It's so crazy. I still find it so funny. You do not expect Reese to be the heavy hitter, but she is. She's gonna crit. I'll crit this one then. Kevin can finish this guy off. And she'll crit too. And she'll miss.
Not bad.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. I don't want to get on the Arceo just immediately. Oh, this is one of those doors. Let's open these chests up first. There's a black bangle here. What does that do again? It prevents sleep. Oh, wow. We can get it here, too. Let's give it to Reese. Do you really have nothing better to do than to open us all a second time? And a Glam Choker. I think we bought that, too, which was to prevent mute. Yes, it is. I don't need another one right now. Unless I take off a long barrel. I'll take this off then. I think a long barrel EX is enough. 11 out of 36. The face greeted customers with an aged brick that had long eroded to the point of holes. The cracked windows, taped for stability, and adorned with cobwebs and insect droppings were repugnant. Yeah, the said fight is winnable. I don't know what exactly you get for winning, because I didn't win, sadly. But, I do know that it's winnable because, after I beat the game, because, like, I don't like to look at achievements before I play a game. But after I beat Trails at Sea, and I went back to see the achievements that I didn't get for the game, one of the achievements is in Trails at Sea is actually to win that fight. So I was like, oh, that fight is definitely winnable. You have to grind pretty hard then, and put some specific accessories because I think he faints you a lot or something. I don't remember. Gives you a certain status effect a lot and spams things. He spams S-crafts a lot. I don't remember. No, it wasn't an S-craft. It was a full screen art. It was a full screen art. Bring to me the only girl in a band who takes to the skies. Only then shall the door open. That is no one in our party. A girl who takes to the skies? Nothing I can do with this yet. So that was a sun door, and the sun doors are, I believe, are the, oh, they're the mini games. I thought they were the short stories. Star doors are the short stories. Since we were already back here, let's just rest up real quick. And, let's go up here. No, that's where we came from. We're going down. It is not possible to preemptive these enemies. Unless you put like haze or something on you, but I don't think it's really worth it. Smelling salts. Why is Dean called the Spinach Fiend anyways? Does he really just like spinach? Tear Bomb. 27 out of 36. With one particular obnoxious clink, she set down her utensils and glared at him with an uncomfortable firmness that would have a lesser man avert his eyes in shame. She bit her bottom lip before asking. And we found extra spicy fries. Don't you hate it when someone opens your door and doesn't close it when they leave? This is very true. I agree with that chest a lot. I heavily agree with that chest. Cause then I gotta get up and do it. I gotta get up and close it. I like that chest though. I like that chest. Cause I agree with it. Alright, we're here. We're here at the Arsail. There's a chest at the back, I see that. What a beautiful airship. It's not just pretty either. It's got really high specs too. Last I heard, its top speed was raised to 3,600 SPH, or cells per hour. 3,600 SPH. That's even faster than a Merkaba. What's a Merkaba? Oh, it's a kind of airship the church uses. Anyways, never mind that now. Something's up here. There's a food in Azure called Speed Fries. Heals and gives 50% speed. They literally sprinkle cocaine on those fries. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I have to go check those out when I play that game. We're gonna be starting Crossball after this, and I'm super excited. So I've been pretty anxious to get through this one, because it's like you're right there to the goal, but you're not there at like the ultimate goal of getting to Code Steel and catching up. But I'm at the goal of reaching Crossbow, which is what I've been wanting to play so badly. Anyways, never mind that now. Something's up here. It doesn't look like there's anyone inside at all. Yeah, you're right. And the orbital engines don't seem to be on. We ought to be on guard inside. Do a quick save. Nice little hop. It's all off. There are no signs of life in here at all. This ship must have been abandoned for at least a few days, if not more. The orbital power seems to be completely down too. Makes me wonder if there was some kind of problem with the engines. Well, we're not going to figure anything out just standing here. Let's take a look around. There might be some kind of clue around that'll help us discover what happened. Let's go to the other end and get my my item first. Enjoy Sky 3. It's the most different game in the series of being a dungeon crawler. Some love it, some hate it. Yeah, I always hear a lot of opinions on the game. I had a friend say that they loved it more. It was their favorite in the series. And then I heard from like maybe 2 others, maybe 3 others say that they don't like it at all because it's really weird. I can see why they think it's weird, but gotta keep playing and see what my opinions on it are. We'll see. I'm sad though. I miss Estelle. I like Estelle a lot. So I do miss Estelle. Found royal spikes. What do these shoes do? Defense 70, agility 10, movement 3. I'll get 10 defense points. Who on this team is slow? I would actually give it to Kevin, so that way we could give him some more speed to get the heals out a little bit quicker, you know? He took all my loot. How am I supposed to pay my room and board now? Okay. Let's go to the top first. Can't go in there. We'll go down here. Alright, I'm gonna go get dinner, and then we'll be in and out. Yeah, enjoy yourself. Enjoy your dinner. I'll be doing that as soon as I'm done here. I see a chest there. A recipe was written on a scrap of paper within. You have learned the recipe for easy paella. Do you have any idea how old that dish was? Easy paella. It gives you 400 or 4,000 HP to everyone. And then the other one we got earlier gives us 1,500 HP. My favorite recipes are anything that gives us CP. It doesn't matter how little. Anything that gives CP. So once we get those, we'll craft a bunch of those. Is this some kind of factory? Yep. It's the area where maintenance crew does all their work, but there sure isn't anybody here right now. This is bizarre. Just where did everyone go? We never were able to go over here. Maybe we can see something back here for the first time. On the other side of the door is this ship's engine room, right? That's right. The eight state-of-the-art XG02 engines that serve as its main engines are stored in here. I'm gonna go take a look at them. We get to finally see what's behind here. Oh, never mind. It's no good. I couldn't get any of them to turn on at all. I'm not even sure why they won't work either. I see. Well, we already know that this place is more or less has its own flaws. It wouldn't be unusual if one of those caused machinery of all kinds to become non-functional. I wish I could help you out more. Still, I was at least able to secure a backup orbital power line. That computer over there should be good to go. Really? That's plenty of help, Tita. Let's check it out and see what it can let us do. This was supposed to be the Capel, wasn't it? Yes. The orbital calculator Capel system. Memory check. Okay. Select an area to unlock. Medical room. Sure. Next one. The conference room. And finally, the bridge. I can't speed up this text. The bridge. Alright. And there's nothing here where they'll talk about? Nope. Alright, so... I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some sort of scene with them trying to start the ship, you know, at the top. So let me first check down here. We have a reviving bomb, and this is the medical room that we opened up. You found the greatest gift of all. Love. You're not able to rest on the beds like previously. And over here, there's 300 Mira. Did you know that the Trails in the Sky games now have a nifty Skip S-Craft feature on PC? That's not even in the original Japanese version. Isn't that neato torpedo? Huh. Huh. Really? I mean, they're pretty short, and I like to watch them. I don't mind it. They're really short. You were never able to go back there anyways, so didn't expect it. Didn't expect to. Alright, here's the conference room with hit 2 on it. Ooh, definitely give that to Reese ASAP. Hit 2. She missed quite a bit sometimes, and then Tita would take another hit orbment if we can get our hands on another one. 23 out of 36, sure, but selling it won't help you escape from your father, Shadow. Ouch. There was that sharp tongue of hers. He really did adore it when his old man wasn't the topic of discussion. We're keeping it. Now the bridge is at the very, very top. Oh look, it's one of these. It's to open up the locked area that's literally that we couldn't pass. Another one of these, huh? Wow, it's so pretty. What is it, though? It's called the Sealing Stone. This is just like that stone you were imprisoned in, as it so happens. It was this pretty? Maybe we'll get the character that, will help us for the sun door. It's still weird to think about, but at the same time, it's kind of nice, too. Found the Sealing Stone. If that idea we had about not being able to proceed without freeing whoever's in these is true, there's only one thing to do. Ready to head back to the base and unlock this little guy? Of course. Okay. Yep. Let's go back to the base area. So if this is how big the game is, then interesting. We get to see the sun doors. Oh, there's only 5 of each. Oh, okay. I'm glad we could get to see how many there are. And the description of what they want. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. I like that a lot. Because if there was like 20 moon doors, it'd be so like a lot. It'd be a lot to take in, because like that cutscene with the first moon door with Tita, that took like 30 minutes. If there was like 20 of these things, I would have been like, oh gosh, I would have went through them. Definitely, I would have went through it. But like, whew, that would take a lot of stream time. Anyways, let me stop wasting time. Let's get to the Hermit's Garden. And we'll unleash the Sealing Stone. Who's gonna come out? Oh, is this the part where someone comes out of it? Wouldn't it be Julia? Julia, I think, would fit that door. Given past precedent, I'm most likely so. Whether it's someone completely different or a second Tita remains to be seen. A second me? If you've jinxed us and we really do get a second Tita, I hope you're ready to be her new mom. Naturally, I'll love her like my own. Wow, she agreed. Alright, just like last time, the seal is undone. We can go through, and it's gonna go down onto the ground, and someone's gonna be there. Has to be Julia. A military uniform. It's definitely Julia. Wait, isn't that? I knew it. The stone being inside the RCL did make me wonder if it'd be someone related to it, and I was right on the mark. It's Julia. I love Julia. Ugh. What happened? Echo, report. What? How the... You're probably feeling some kind of confused right now, but it's good to see you again, Julia. Father? Tita? Before greeting all of you, I would simply like to ask, is this a dream or illusion or reality? I see. To be honest, all of this is a little hard to swallow, but it's clear I have no choice but to do so. Thanks for being quick on the uptake. Do you happen to remember what happened to you before you found yourself here? Were you also surrounded by a white light last night? It feels closer to mere moments ago rather than last night, but I'd assume so. I was on my way back to the Lacen Fortress after finishing an airborne training exercise when it happened. I was sitting in my usual chair on the bridge when the white light you speak of appeared, and then, well, I have no memories between that and finding myself here. That about matches up with us then. All of us were drawn in here in roughly the same circumstances and roughly at the same time. Might you have any idea what happened to the rest of the ship's crew? I'm afraid not. I would be somewhat relieved if I were the only one drawn into this, but I have my doubts. Seeing as the RCL itself is here, could the rest of the crew have ended up here too? Or is it possible that it's just you? We really don't have enough to go on to be sure either way at this point. All we know is that there's no one else in the crew in the RCL when we found it. The only sealing stone there was Julia. The only sealing stone there was the one that Julia was inside of too. Father Graham, the two of you have started to investigate this peculiar place, have you not? That's right. We haven't been doing it for very long, so we haven't made much progress yet. And please allow me to assist you. I'm concerned about the safety of my subordinates, and I want to know why the RCL became non-functional. And I think cooperating with the three of you will be the fastest way for me to answer both of those questions. I'd love that. Believe me, you won't see us complaining. We have to be nuts to turn down the help of the Royal Arm's finest up-and-coming swordsman. Huh, I figure you're overestimating my swordsmanship, but I appreciate you allowing me to accompany you all the same. Well, in that case, we should get started as soon as possible. This is really cool, too, because I like that we got Julia early on. Because intros, I see, you get Julia at the very end of the game. And at that point, when we got Julia, I had already established a main team with really fitting orbments for them. And so, by the time Julia and Mueller got on our party at the very end of the game, it was kind of hard to want to put them in and replace the character that we literally just finished building up. So, it was hard. So I didn't end up using her or Mueller. It might have even been broken for all I know, but I just didn't want to. I just put so much time and effort into making, everyone work out. So I didn't end up using them. So I'm glad to see them being used early on. Or joining us early on, I mean. In that case, we should get started as soon as possible. It's my pleasure to fight alongside all of you. Likewise, we're happy to have you. Alright. And Julia Schwartz. Julia has better strength than her arch attack, which should be a little obvious there. She has some pretty good movement. 7? That's definitely way better than everyone else's. She has a rapier just like just like Chloe. What level is she? Oh, 94. So she's on par with our level. Yeah, she's also close to leveling up, similar to us. Her weaponry and shoes and stuff is fine. What I can do now is I can give this long barrel back to Tita and then give Julia the prevent mute. Her orb mints, she has a whole grid already. That's nice to see. The less I have to build someone from scratch, the better. We're already struggling for resources in this early game. So EP cuts, action hits, range move, attack, shield. Okay. So let's fix up this battle position. Julia, you could be right over here. Kevin, right here. Tita, right here. I think that's okay. Yeah. That's fine with me. Actually, put Kevin over here. Breeze doesn't have an S-craft, sadly. And yeah, we'll save. Let's go. The really cool thing is on this side we can interact with the water on the ground and get back our CP. So Julia does not have CP at 200, so now she does. And let's check out the shop. I barely have any money, but let's see. No repair just yet. It'll probably be on the next teleporter anyways. Okay. We can sell this. And, I don't think we can. No. Alright, so let's go back to where we were. Let's go to the sun door. Bring to me the only girl in a band who takes to the skies. Only then shall the door open. So, Julia, this is where you'll be doing your stuff. No, it's not Julia. It's not Julia. Huh. When I think of that description, I only think of Julia. After all, she's the one who piloted the Arsail. Someone who takes to the skies, huh? I guess we'll have to wait a little bit more then. Let's go to the first plane. And now the area's open. There's a path somewhere in this direction. I don't see. It's at the very bottom. Okay. Get a preemptive on this big guy. Yeah, so your crafts, what do you have here? An impede. Nice to see. I love impedes. You can negate an attack. Okay, that's cool. She has literally an earth wall for herself. And a full screen speed and strength increase. Really good. And it's only 20 speed. I mean 20 speed, 20 CP. And her S-craft is a medium ranged AoE. Okay. Not bad. I especially like attack orders. Strike as one. I don't have any arts for that. Aqua bleed on this one. Focus this guy. Tita. Yeah. There you go. Okay.
Alright, what's next?
Kevin leveled up, and Kevin learned Cross Gear Rage 2. Preemptive. I forgot about that guard stuff. What can you really do? You just have to just sit there and like heal yourself when a nullified damage one comes up. And maybe with the death blow bonus icon, putting the death blow accessory is almost really necessary. It might be. I'm going the wrong way. Because if we're gonna be death blowed, if we can negate the death blow bonus icon by having that accessory on, I'm gonna be having a lot of those on. I'm gonna be having one on everyone then. I don't like instant kills, so the more I can prevent that, the better. Freeze levels up. Alright, let's get this chest now. With fresh water in it. Empty chest, why not fill it up again at the Bose? Maybell. I wanna see that item real quick. Fresh water, okay. I thought fresh water gave 20 CP. I thought it did. Here's the teleport. You get to take an action again after this, so that's awesome. That's what Vanish is, where... Interesting. Death Blow, we get to take one out instantly. We'll take out the one with the most HP. That is so cheap. That is so cheap. I'm too scared of that bonus icon. I am way too scared of that bonus icon used against me. Like against the bosses and stuff? Oh no. And if I'm gonna have to be saving my S-crafts for when those come up. Obviously you're not gonna be able to abuse those on bosses, like obviously not, but like I wanna use them just so that they can't hit anyone and kill someone. We returned, you have obtained Earth, Water, Fire, and Wind Sepith by 50. And here's the teleport to get out of here and move on. I wish we could change the camera while we were in here. Take that one out. Finish this one off. Julia levels up. Kevin crits. Julia gets to go again. And same with Breeze. We'll also get the Death Blow. So cheap! It's so cheap. Oh, they get a Vanish. We don't have a delay on this team. I should have focused this one. But we were not going to take it out in time. It missed the Vanish anyways. Literally, it's literally like Kingdom Hearts. You take them, you literally defeat an enemy and just like that, not their hearts, but like something goes up into the air and floats off. We're about to be level 100. This game has to go past level 100. It just has to. Fishy finale. I really should have ordered that security orbment from ZCF. Time, space, and mirage up it by 50 in here. Forgotten chest is spoiled and left behind. It's sad, lot in life. Hida has some pretty good damage over Julia. That's kind of funny.
Not bad.
So when you vanish someone, they don't lose a turn. It's just you can't target them.
Justice.
These bonus icons are gonna be so rough. I don't think I want to vanish them. I thought it was that they lose a turn, but no, that's not what that is. Okay, head down here. A bunch of enemies. These are just the same looking corridors at this point. Good crit.
For the sake of my master.
I wanted to preemptive, but I didn't know where I was. Airstrike, that's totally fine. Oh no! Blind the enemy. Blind the enemy. Or take it out, even better. It was literally gonna get a death blow. This team does not have a delay, does it? No one here has a delay, right? Yes! Kevin does.
Alright, what's next?
We're getting a lot of levels, like a lot.
Alright, what's next?
Alright. Nice. Not very good. That firebolt. Was it resistant to fire? Yeah, a little bit. That's why.
Alright, what's next?
Alright, last one here. Use Stobler. Oh wait, we can take it out in one hit.
Not bad.
There's death blow. This is an elevator? We're going all the way down. This isn't good. Notice it too, huh? Noticed what? Do you sense monsters? I can't feel anything of the sort. That's normal. I doubt anyone who isn't part of the church will recognize what's going on. It's a peculiar kind of rotting smell, the scent of the underworld. It's faint, but it's there, and it's coming from the area up ahead. Whatever is lying in wait for us, it's gonna be unlike any other of the fiends we have fought up until this point. We're gonna need to be exceptionally careful. Uh-oh. That's unfortunate. So, if we intend to proceed with our investigation, we have no choice but to advance, whatever may stand in our way. But we do have this here to help us restore ourselves. A new repair for Julia. Good. Good. Let's put that on Julia immediately. Oh, the one that she had on. Yeah, we can now get new slots. And that should be it for now. Alright guys, I am actually going to cut the stream here for today. We can actually continue this next time. I think I will not be able to stream tomorrow, unfortunately, but I will be streaming again on Friday. Yes, Friday. I keep thinking today's Thursday for some reason, but yeah, we'll be streaming on Friday, around the same time, of 4 Eastern Standard Time, somewhere around there. Yeah, I'm gonna be very, very busy with work and stuff, so I'm probably not gonna really have the time to do so, and I'm gonna end up falling asleep. Anyways, guys, we're definitely gonna continue this on Friday. So if you guys like what you guys are seeing, you guys want to keep watching and stuff, you can follow me here on Twitch. You can also follow me on Twitter, where I'll let you guys know when I go live. You can also talk to me there specifically, and also just see what I'm up to and stuff. And then also you can also subscribe to my YouTube, because on YouTube I literally I upload every single one of my streams on there. So like, for example, the very first stream that we did of Chosen the Sky, the third chapter, or the third, I mean, it's already on there. And every single other thing that we've ever streamed in the past, it's on the YouTube. So yeah, go ahead and enjoy yourselves, guys. And I hope you guys have a good one, and take care. See ya.